So one of the points that I think we should really drive home is how important it is to pick the right realtor. I mean, a real estate transaction is probably one of your biggest assets that people own. And I mean, there's a lot of things that people, they just don't take enough time to go through the process. You know, sometimes they just pick a friend or a neighbor or, you know, a family member who's maybe inexperienced. So let's talk about the process of really, you know, diving into what does a good realtor look like and why it's so important.
It's critical who you work with. And all of us want to work with people that we're comfortable with. Mm-hmm. People want to do business with people that they like. And so, you know, I like to use this analogy, but I always tell potential clients that picture a football field. We're on this side right now, we got to get to the other end zone. But on that football field are millions of landmines. That's the real estate transaction. We got to get from here to closing on the other side of the field. And our job at the Fragola Group is to navigate clients to avoid those obstacles, those landmines, to make sure that it's a smooth transaction. Because we know where they are because of our experience. So back to who do you want to hire and why is that critical? You want somebody with experience. You want somebody who has done a lot of transactions, who knows the local market, who is good with numbers and finance, who has good lending partners, mortgage people, insurance people, inspectors, and that can navigate, and that really has your best interest in mind.
Right, because it's a team, and you need to trust everybody that's on your team. And so you're really relying on whoever you hire to work with all of the partners that they have, that they're going to represent, you know, them just as well.
Exactly. Anybody that we recommend is a reflection of us.
Yeah.
So it's critical. We're very, very particular about the vendors that we work with, that we recommend. And they're just suggestions. They're just an opportunity for our clients so that they don't have to go figure this out themselves. That's why they're hiring us, to be their agents, to be their representative.
So I was thinking about this the other day, and when we talk about your experience, something that really sets you apart is with your background. I mean, you could take an agent that's been in the market for 20 years and you think, wow, that person has a lot of experience. Say the average agent sells, you know, top producing agent sells 20 homes a year. In 20 years, that's only 400 homes. Whereas you've dealt with over 10,000 transactions and know all of those pitfalls. And talk about, like, when we go back, talk about data. All of the data, you know, from all of the clients and things that you've sold, I mean, it helps you when you're walking into a development or a community to know what are these homes for.
Right. Well, those are two both very important pieces. I mean, one is the background, the experience. You know, all of those transactions that I was involved in as an attorney, there was obstacles and hurdles that we had to solve, problems we had to solve basically along the way. And so that's become a database for me that I can use to leverage for my existing clients right now so that they don't have problems. We can try to avoid problems before they become problems. And that's really, you know, one of our main goals. So we can use that very well.
Yeah.
You know, and then in terms of knowing the local data, right? Because we sell a lot of property in the greater Charleston area, we're very familiar with the neighborhoods, the pricing, the comps. And knowing that data in and out, you know, is critical to helping future clients get the best deal and navigate market conditions.
I think all of those skills are important. So, you know, you need knowledge, you need experience, you need negotiation skills. I mean, yeah, it's really a problem-solving job if you think about it.
100%. I joke all the time and say, you know, I solve problems all day long because problems come up in real estate that can be hard to anticipate. You know, but we work really hard to try to get ahead of them so that they don't become a problem for our clients. And, you know, based on past client reviews, you can see the amount of effort that we go through to make everybody happy and make it as simple as possible.
And you know what I always say? Like, if you pick a family member or a friend and you got to fire them, business is business. I mean, it sours a relationship pretty quickly. So I know a lot of people that actually don't hire their friends and family and you know, look for somebody outside to keep peace.
Right. Well, since we're in this industry and the business, you know, we hear this a lot that, you know, this person or that person might have hired a friend or a family to represent them in the transaction, sell their home potentially. And, you know, if they're a great agent, then good for them. But you have to be real careful about who you choose to represent you because you've got a lot of money on the line. There's thousands of dollars at stake, hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes millions. And you want the right representative who's going to fight for you and make sure that you're getting the best deal possible.